up, YouTube? Mike from Mass here, Mass Aquariums. Just did a big water change on the 75. And tonight I'm going to show you how I clean my canister filter because, you know, a lot of people out there may be new to canister filters or, you know, any type of filter in general, but it's important to clean your filters. I do mine roughly every 2 to 3 months, you know, for the canister filter. Whenever the flow starts to look like it's not pumping out as good, I start to clean it. So I am going to show you how I clean my canister filter. Now with this Fluval here, it's really easy. You push this up and that's when you do your water change. This shuts off the flow to both of these. And to pop this off, you just flip this up and boom, it comes off. There's minimal water, as you can see. There's like hardly any drips, couple drips. Now all your water from your tank is still in these tubes, so that's good. So just leave that right there. I am going to unplug it and get back to you and show you how I clean it. Alright YouTube, Mike from Mass, and I'm back, and I'm going to continue showing you how I clean this canister filter. It's really simple. I'll probably fumble around, but I'm going to show you how I do it. First things first, you want to get some towels out. It can get messy with the water. So, you just want to pop these things off. Top of your canister filter should come right off. Really easy. Set this aside. Now, I like to have a bucket full of the water that I did my water change in with next to me. Now, as far as the media goes, I'm not going to clean these trays out at all. I want to keep all this beneficial bacteria in here, and I don't want to leave it out of the water too long. So I'm going to take these 4 trays out. And I'm not even going to rinse these off or anything. All my beneficial bacteria is growing on these things, and I do not want to mess it up at all. Now this last tray, I have my sponges in. I'm going to throw these right in the bucket. I'm going to rinse this tray out. Put it right on top. I'm going to rinse these sponges out. They can get really, you know, this is your bottom part of the filter. And they're going to get really nasty. But I'm just going to give them a quick rinse. I don't want to go too crazy with them. I'm going to put them right back in. All I'm doing is squeezing the junk out of these, really. I'm going to put them right back in. Now, this side tray. My tank's dirted, as you can see. It's been a couple months. I mean, this thing is going to be nasty. I'm going to throw my sponges in here. Four sponges. I'm going to give this thing a quick rinse. Done. Just going to rinse these sponges out. Now I'm not going to go too crazy because even though they're dirty, you don't want to lose a ton of your beneficial bacteria that are in these sponges. So you just give them a quick rinse, get some of the muck out, put them right back in the tray. On to the next one. Now I've seen videos that people rinse these underneath their sink. I guess that's all preference. I don't like to rinse them really underneath the sink because I think if you don't have your temp of your tap water at a certain temp, or whatever kind of impurities you have in your tap water, it might just kill the beneficial bacteria that are in these sponges. If you're just rinsing them out in the water that you just did a water change in with, well, I think that's a lot better. So I'm not going too crazy with rinsing these sponges out. So, boom, sponges are rinsed. Grab another bucket. I'm going to dump this water in. Now I am going to go rinse this out in the sink upstairs, and then we'll be right back. Alright, we're back, folks. Rinse this out in the sink. We're going to slide this back in here. I'm going to slide all my media back in here. Now I didn't rinse this media off at all. I don't really want to touch this. That's what I've always done. This top part, I just got a paper towel here. I'm just going to wipe it off real quick. I'm not going to go too crazy with it. Remember, you're just cleaning to prevent a whole bunch of nasty clogging, really. This filter is here to benefit your aquarium, and all this crap on it benefits your aquarium. So just give it a quick wipe down. Don't go too crazy. Put that right back on. Now, the top, same thing. I'm going to give this a quick wipe down. Get all this just little crap off of it. One thing is important is I'm going to lift this up, your cap to your impeller, and I'm going to also give this a quick wipe down. I'm going to get in here where the impeller is. Now, you have to be really careful lifting this impeller out of here. You want to clean this off. But really careful. Rinse it off. Do whatever you can to wipe down. This is one of the most important parts of your filter. If this thing doesn't run, your filter doesn't run. So if you can, get your paper towel. Get all the stuff off there. Do a quick wipe down in here. Nothing crazy. Be careful not to break anything, whatever you do. Put your impeller back. Boom, it's magnet. It'll go right back in. Put your impeller cover back on. Quick rinse. Now this only goes on one way, so make sure it snaps. You want to rinse this off. This is your intake. Now when I say rinse, I don't mean bleach it, clean it like you're going into surgery. Just wipe it down. Make sure everything's snapped into place. Perfect. Boom. Check your gasket real quick. Make sure your gasket isn't all worn out. I always have a spare gasket. You can get them on Dr. Foster's and Smith for pretty much any canister filter. It's the rubber ring that goes around here. If these are dried out and gross, you're going to come home to a leaky canister filter and it's not going to be good. So, done. Put it back on. Boom. All set. Good to go. Took me about 15 minutes or less. It's all ready to go. It's got a self primer. I'm just going to hook the tubing back up and fire it up. I hope you liked this video. Hope you got some info. I'm out.